What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. I am Mr. Tox, and I decided to do a Satisfactory 5 experimental playthrough. I am not new to Satisfactory, by no means. I've got countless hours on the Epic side of things when it was first released, and countless hours on the Steam version. I am now currently playing on Steam, a little easier to navigate with your friends, etc. With that being said, I have not played since Update 3. However, I have been following the updates and changes through my favorite YouTuber and streamer, Kibitz, which I support, and also Scan Voice, who only pretty much streams his gameplay, but that gentleman is an absolute wizard at this game and builds some unreal stuff. He's currently on a 30-day playthrough, or a little over that actually, and he's done some crazy stuff already. So, and then of course you got Smirkin 5000, and he's a really, I mean, there's a lot of really good Satisfactory builders out there, and I do enjoy watching many different videos and all the creative ideas. So, at the end of the day though, I personally have not played on Update 5, and with that being said, I decided to build a new playthrough. So, I'm not going to be doing grass fields, but we will go to the Dune Desert, because I feel like there's a little bit more better. Is that even a thing? There are better nodes within the area there. So I actually created a game the other day just kind of testing out my streaming and things of that nature, but I have not done anything on the world. And to prove that, I'm just going to go ahead and pick the autosave 0, which is 5 minutes into the gameplay there. And we're going to load into the desert biome. And basically, I am going to save you all the bore of gathering and having to sit here and put my coffee mug on my mouse while it, basically we go through all the basic needs that we need to get going. But what I will do is I will get at least, man, I can't even remember how to play. This is bad. Okay, there we go. We will get the hub going, and I'm just going to place it down right over here. It's not going to matter because at some point we will move that. So, but what I will do is I'm going to show you guys in the general area that I'm going to play. So let's take a look at the lake here. And what I'll do is I'm not going to use a Kibitz boop, even though it's absolutely badass when he does use the booping. We'll figure something out. Maybe it'll be like a swoosh or something crazy, or just, I'm going to... And there it is. So, I don't know. Let's see, but we will be back once I get some starter stuff going here. Alright.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Oh boy, it's that choice. Found a hard drive and decided to check it out. And you got stitched iron plates, which is, it's actually pretty good in my opinion. Screws are always a pain. And anything that can replace a screw recipe, that's a win in my book. So I think I'm going to go with that, but let's look at the other ones. You've got iron ingots into copper wire, which, I don't know, copper wire is 1-to-1. It's 5-to-9, so you gain a little bit there, but I feel like copper isn't really heavily used, and I've always had an abundance in the long game. Of course, unless things change in Update 5. So, and then to have a foundry and produce 20 copper alloy ingots at 100 per minute, man, that's nice, because especially where we're at in the desert biome right now, you've got those two pure iron nodes and then one pure copper node. You could basically very easily mix this and be pumping out copper all in one area.
I'm still deciding.
Yeah, I think that's Wolf. He's joined us on our game. So let's go with the stitched iron plates. We're gonna confirm that. Locked in. We're done. That's what it's gonna be. All right. Let's see what Wolf has brought back. He says he's got another hard drive. We went with the stitched iron plates, sir.
Oh, so that means we have to use a copper node. That's such a little better, I think.
I agree. I gotta turn you down there because you're coming in hot on the system.
What happened?
I'm recording right now, and you were coming in hot when you talked.
Oh, word. Hopefully this one is a good screw one or a good basic recipe.
You can always love a good screw. Got a small basic operations going on here. Some biofuel production area. Our base.
Fill up the generators. I had enough for a miner for that copper if you don't have it, too.
Got our iron and copper warehouse going on over there, which I'm not going to show just yet. Let's take a look. What is the ETA on this? Okay, so this is going to take 10 minutes. We will come back to this.
Okay.
Alright, we're back. And we've got... Ooh! Okay, so alternate blueprints. We've got iron alloy ingots, which is copper and iron. No.
Same one.
We got another bolted iron plate, so it's 18 plates to 50 screws for 3. No. Oh, we got the screw one. Iron
there we go.
Cast screw. That's what we want.
Yep.
Hard confirm, no denying about it. That's what you want.
That's gonna make it way easier for screws. Fuck yeah.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. So, all right then, cool. Let's get back to building. Well, here we are. Welcome back, and as you can see, things have changed. So, we have gone all the way up into, what are we in, Tier 3 now? I think we're in Tier 3. Let's take a look. We are in, yes, Tier 3 going in, working our way into Tier 4, finishing up here on Tier 3 for the last little bit here before we get Foundry. But yeah, you can see the lake before and after here. Throw that up. Has taken quite the transformation. So I'm far from done, but this is where we are at. So I had to start getting my coal power because our temporary plant over here was just burning through biofuel like crazy, and the desert biome doesn't have a lot of plants unless you want to go hike and deal with all that. So got cement over there in the back corner, got our MAM over here, research, quick little bio breakdown setup that we were using. Mainly all iron right here is what we've got going on, but now with the fact that I decided to start building a larger base, I might centralize my iron, but I did start, this is all temporary stuff, just to have items being made rather than doing it manually. Obviously, point of the game. But I was starting to build up here and use one of my old designs that allows you to have 6 constructors, you know, outputting, you know, whatever item you actually want. And in this particular case, we had gotten the alternate screw recipe. So it's 12.5 ingots per minute. Times 6, which if I were, geez, do math here, that's 75. So you got 75 coming in per minute total on a 160 line. There's plenty of growth still in this area, so technically you could take this line right here, or 160, I'm sorry, it's 120. Tier 2. So you've got your Tier 1 coming in at 60, so obviously it's right under what would be required at 75 parts per minute. So this will run efficiently, and then obviously if you throw this into your Tier 2, you'll get the amount of parts that you absolutely need once it splits up between these two here. Basically 75 divided by that. What are we at, like 40 something? Anyways. Yeah, math. I cheat and use the calculator a lot, so I mean, was I even close? 37, so I said 40. I was close. Fractions, right? Nope, no fractions there. Anyways, you guys get the point. This game is all nothing but math if you're trying to run your factory efficiently, etc. There's ways to do it. But anyways, moving on. Basically, I had this wild design in my head, and it's far from done, but this is the skeleton structure. And as of right now, mainly you've got your water pumps down low. I kind of like made this a ravine, and then my plan is to just kind of taper it out. Ooh. Taper it out into the land here until it kind of just stops, and that would be like the base. I guess the inspiration kind of comes from an old 007 movie. particularly the satellite in that movie. I'll put a screenshot of it up here and kind of show you what I'm referring to. But it's actually an old, it's actually not satellite, I'm sorry, it's a radar station. And I don't know why that design just kind of stuck in my head, and that's kind of the inspiration of where I'm getting this. But you can see over here this larger pillar coming out. What I plan on doing is that will be closed off, and that will be a floor. And then at that point, that's just a massive area to work with. So I'll probably treat this as quadrants for the center here, just like I did with the coal power. And what I mean by that is you'll have a square going across until it gets to the center and it'll stay open. And then you'll have a square over here as well until it gets to, you know, this pillar as well. Yeah, and then I'm going to put the space station up in the dead center. Why did I call it space station? Jesus, space elevator. Come on. Come on, Tox. Let's go. I'm going to show you guys around a little bit. So we've got two 120 lines of coal coming down from the hill, which is 2 pure nodes, which is definitely plenty. The right lane is currently obviously active on 7 coal generators, and I'm currently working on the left side right now. So you got 7 more over here. They're not online. I've got the water plumbed. These guys technically could be turned on right now. I just haven't done it power-wise. But then you've got your 4 on this side. So basically, the width and length of this base allowed me to do 4 generators on the longer side and then 3 on the shorter side. And technically speaking, I could fit another generator right here, but then the input outputs would cross over. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. But yeah, this is the design. Let me know what you guys think. I just kind of started free-flowing this. If you guys are interested to see how this goes, I will, in the next video, I will go ahead and time-lapse working on these 2 sections here, since I'm pretty much ready and everything's all spaced out. What I plan on doing is between the 7 that are running currently, the 120 line appears to be enough, and you get a little stoppage there. You can see that back line definitely moving for those 4. What I think I'll end up doing is I'll take these 2 outputs right here, and then I will merge them together on the other side. Or, well, I'll actually end up splitting them again. And hopefully that will be able to load balance until I get tier 3. And then what I might have to do is overclock the miners up at the peer nodes for the coal. I don't know. Obviously, again, I can run the numbers. I haven't ran the numbers for what the generators are sucking. Off the top of my head, I forget what they actually pull. Let's see. I know the water intake is 45, so their coal permitted is 15. So if you've got, you know, we've got 15 times 7, 105. So, and then we're going to times that by 4. So 420 basically is what we'll need. Obviously at, you know, 120 each, we're only at about 240, so we're definitely going to be shy of running this entire floor unless we overclock or at least get in. And that peer node is at 120 already, so we're already running max capacity on those 2 peer nodes. So we'll definitely have to overclock those peer nodes and get a full 420 coming out of those 2 lines coming down. I forget what tier 3 is, but when we get there, I will update you guys on all of that. Of course, you guys have any questions or comments, you know, leave them in the comment section below. But that is going to be all for today's video. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Any suggestions, comments, feedbacks, always appreciated. I will catch you guys on the next one. I'll see you later.